Hello there, this is going to be a video on my Renault Grand Modus. I've actually had it just 2 days over a year now. I got it in January 2014. So, just a quick overview just to show you. So, after this is the heating and cooling controls. Decide there whereabouts you want it, windscreen, face, feet, legs, whatever. Speed and whether you want it cold or hot. And then outside or inside air, the vents there, hazards and lock button, CD player. This is actually semi-automatic, this Grand Modus. So there we are, automatic and manual, and you can obviously change it up or down the gears yourself. Steering wheel there is actually a storage drawer there, but the reason that one is shut on mine particularly is there's actually a sticky pad in there, because whenever you go over a slight bump, it opens up, and obviously it takes up a fair bit of the windscreen, so obviously that's there to keep it shut. So that's the interior there. Then I was just going to say, you've got a storage box there, but you haven't got a matching one at the other side for that. You've got your glove box there, and at the moment I've got my sat nav in there, baby wipes in case you eat anything while you're out and you need thing. Well, it's not a bad size glove box with a light, obviously. Quite a good size glove box there. That's it. Obviously your vents, good size windscreen. A really quite nice windscreen. The car is actually quite mucky at the moment, so I do apologise. Good size mirrors. At first I thought they were quite small, but they are actually plenty big enough really. Over there. Looking through into the back, you have 3 seats and a seat belt that comes out the roof for that middle seat. So it's not a lap belt, it is a proper thing. Isofix seats. Isofix on the seats as well, so if you do have child seats or anything. So electric windows all round this one. As I say, it's got air conditioning, which at the minute obviously it's only like 2 degrees outside, so it's not an absolute must, but when it's summer it is. I will go into the back in a minute when these cars have passed. I'll just also put the ignition on just to show you. Finally, that's the ignition there, how it lights up. You see, you got your speed there, your gear on the left, obviously it's in neutral at the minute with it being off. Oil temperature on the left, fuel at this side, time, diesel range, well, fuel range, I should say, obviously this is diesel, but as I say, 3 degrees there. That's quite good there. Obviously all the different things would light up if you had any faults or anything. So that's obviously displayed. The only thing you can't actually dim that, or I haven't found a way to dim it at night. It can't. Well, it isn't too bright. Obviously the Yaris I had before, that was actually quite bright, and you couldn't dim that either, that I found anyway, so that isn't actually too bad at night. Obviously you can hardly see it on the camera in the daylight, it seems, but it's plenty. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, while the keys are in the thing, I'll just go outside quickly. Nice sized doors. So it's full electric windows. Come around this side. Back seats. And you can see there electric windows all around. That's the view there of the front. Pockets in the backs of the seats there. The seats do split and fold and also do all sorts. I say it is incredibly mucky at the moment. Come to the boot. Not a bad size boot, you can't really tell there. But quite a good size boot. The spare wheel is actually under the car. It's not in the boot, it's actually under the car, so it is a flat load bay, quite a low lip, so that's good there. The seats do, I can't really do it with one hand, but the seats do slide forward and back, so you either have more legroom in the in the back less legroom and more boot space. If you're obviously taking any big items, you can have more boot space and less legroom, obviously, if you've not got any passengers in the back. The pass shelf's good because it all goes away with the boot, you know, it all clips in, so that all goes out of the way of the boot, so you only have that little bit there. And also a little storage space underneath the passenger seat there. Only a little one, so you probably only fit a few CDs in there if you wanted to put those in there. It's not very deep at all. So with a little tab, but obviously if you did have anything there you could hide the tab so people wouldn't necessarily know that there was anybody looking in wouldn't know there was a you know, storage thing there, so they wouldn't think you couldn't things. But it's actually quite a good car. Obviously I'm only like 5'4", so I've got plenty of headroom in here. You can't tell on there. But plenty of headroom. I don't know if there's a mirror. Oh, there is a mirror that side, and there's a mirror behind the driver's side one. This is actually 1.5 diesel semi-automatic. Well, it claims that you get 62 miles per gallon combined, I think. And I actually do get that. And on the motorway, you manage to get for 64, 65 on longer runs. It's £30 tax, which obviously is great for me, with me being only 24, I think. Yeah, coming up to 24 in this month. And obviously, even though obviously I'm not old, I don't have any back problems, leg problems, you know, but even people who do, but, you know, it's really actually handy for me getting in and out, you know, rather than having to sort of bend up, you know, bend in two, try and get out, which I may do with a saloon car. But, you know, everything's, you know, fine with it. I've had it a year, as I say, just over a year. It's had its MOT in that time, and it's had its a service in that time. I don't think there's been any problems with it. No, I don't think it has. I'm just trying to think. No, I don't think there has been any problems with it. I took it to a Renault garage for its MOT. Obviously not that it needed to go to a Renault garage, but I did. And it went to, I can't think where else it was. It went for its service anyway. But yeah, it's had its service and oil change, filters and all such like that. And it's done 43,000 miles, this one, at the minute. It did have 30 something when I got it, you know, so it's not too bad. But it's still running perfectly, no problems with it. It picks up, you know, it's really got a good turn of speed and good acceleration for a smallish diesel engine. And as I say, with it being automatic, because that's only all I can drive. So, yeah, you know, it really is a nice car. It's 2010, so is it 5 years old now? Yeah, 5 years, yeah, September 2010, so 5 years this year will be. So yeah, you know, they are a really good car to have. Obviously, there is the normal modus, whereas the Grand Modus is slightly longer. Which gives you a bit extra in the boot. The main reason you could tell the Grand to the normal is it has the extra window in the side there, you know, at the rear. The normal Modus doesn't. But yes, and it's relatively low insurance. I don't know what the actual insurance group is, but I know it's less. You know, it's getting less. Obviously, as I'm getting older, my insurance is going less. So. But you know, I really would recommend it. If anyone out there, obviously, they don't make them anymore. They're not currently, you know, they're not produced obviously as a new car anymore. But, you know, I would advise them if you're looking for a second-hand car, a small automatic diesel, ideal, really. Plenty of room, obviously. You get the back seats down. You can flip them completely up as well. So you can get, you know, flat pack items or, you know, stuff in there. So, as I say, it's ideal for trips to the tip or if you're moving house or anything. You've always got that good-sized boot there, and there's plenty of legroom, especially behind me as I'm shorter. But, you know, there's plenty of legroom there. Speakers in the doors, as I say, it's electric windows. So, really nice car. And obviously, this one is beige. I can't think of the actual name for the colour. But